Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Pickled Unscripted. I am Dracoya, and as always, I have the talented Pickled Dragon. And today, we are talking about our favorite recent subjects, orcs.
Orcs. Or if you're Orlando Bloom, Orcs. That's what my daughter always used to say, Orcs. She always tried to make it with his little accent. And called Frodo, she always called him Froho.
As long as she doesn't like do the Legolasing it when she's shooting bows.
Yes. Well, you know,
Anyway,
hard to believe she's married now.
good for her.
Yeah. Good for her. So
maybe I should start pronouncing things ox.
Ox. Froho. She did like her Lord of the Rings watching with her mom.
Orcs.
Yes, orcs. I am going to share an image. This special, magnificent piece where the orcs are flying their falcons there on Pride Rock, playing mariachi music and doing all the things that the Mexicans would do.
Like I can't even keep looking at this stupid picture without just laughing. And I'm not sure if I'm laughing out of frustration or out of just the fact that this picture is such bullshit.
Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, it has supplied many hours of humorous quips for sure. So there is another artist, Eugene Jaworski, who reimagined Pride Rock as orcs. He thinks how orcs should be. So let's take a look at that piece of art. Eugene Jaworski, yes. So we got some orcs over here roasting legs, and this guy is pretty much hosed over here. He knows his legs are going up next. Back here, we've got, I don't know, some guy with an 8-pack on his belly there, and somebody else over here got his face carved off.
Not his head, but his face.
Yes. And I almost wonder, like, you look at this hat and you look at this guy, is that this guy right here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. See this lady right here?
Okay.
Is that this person?
Oh my God, it is.
So wait a minute. Who's this then? Who's this?
Go back.
So it's got to be one of these.
I think that's the main person right there.
With the axe? Is that the person?
Yeah. That's awesome. We just realized it, guys.
So Eugene Jaworski, the orcs attacked the Mexican orcs and apparently triumphed.
Okay. Yeah. Can I retouch on the fact that this Mexican orc thing is ridiculous, because I stand by the fact that orcs were never meant to represent any single type of person. And then Matt, if you go back, please.
Go back and
yes, please.
There it is.
And then here's the outrageous part, guys. Not only were they never meant to represent a group of people, and that's been the long-standing argument, and I reiterate that WotC has completely undermined that argument in this picture. They did it on freaking Pride Rock. Like, they couldn't have chosen any other landscape throughout all of animated history. They had to choose the one that was a good depiction of African culture. Like, really? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, all along they're saying, oh, it's just an allegory for Black people, but what are they saying in this picture? I mean, it is monumentally stupid. So I look at this and honestly, I just noticed, I wonder whose leg that is. I just noticed the connection, because I was looking at this hat up here. I was like, that isn't this dude here, is it? And there he is, shirtless with he's got a 6-pack, but over here he's got an 8-pack or something going on.
No, yeah, you called it. You got the hat right there, and then you got the lady in the red pants, and then you got the larger woman with her face ripped off. I mean, yeah, this is.
Yeah. So you know, we are interested in hearing from you guys what you think of this amazing piece of artwork. But more importantly, these orcs, they're kind of a representation in the middle of a bunch of the editions. But if you would like to see a particular edition of orc transposed into this picture to replace these marauding orcs, what would it be? Would it be first edition? Would it be, and these are the pig guys, from the cartoon fame. There's the boy band Porks on the Run, or whatever you want to call them. This is second edition orc, which is, I guess, close to what they look like in Eugene's artwork. This is also second edition, but this kind of always reminded me of a female orc, just based on the hair. I don't know.
I thought it was, but then you're saying it's not, and I'm like, oh,
I have no idea. It could be. I have no idea. Could be very well a lady orc, Could that be the larger framed woman up on Pride Rock? Maybe. This is third edition, of course, which is more like you said, Dracoya, a Neanderthalish, a more primitive look to it.
Yeah, that's maybe why it's not my personal favorite version, because I realize that orcs are not exactly the greatest depiction of intelligence, but this screams that. And I don't know. I don't like that.
Well, next we're going to start getting into World of Warcraft orcs. This is fourth edition. You like these guys?
These are cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool orcs. I don't know how they manage to eat with these giant things.
Those tusks are a little outrageous. Like, we get it. You're big.
Yes. And then fifth edition. Very World of Warcraft.
Yeah, and I don't like this either, because he's got his face is. This doesn't. I don't know.
He's got a jawbone up on his shoulder. He's rocking it. Maybe look at those teeth. Maybe that's like his mom. He's a little trinket that he hanging on to for old time's sake. And so that's fifth edition. Now we have. Would you like to keep it the same? Do you love this depiction? That is certainly your prerogative. So, yeah, you guys need to tell us which orcs should those have been. Looks like he was latching on to the old second edition here.
I like the second edition orcs. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, I mean that's what it kind of looks like. Second edition orcs.
One thing that I like now that we've established who's exactly dying in this picture is, I mean, you can really tell how the artist feels about the new artwork, can't you?
Yes, you can. And that axe, is that the axe from this shot?
It is. That is the axe.
He's going to chop her head off with her own axe.
That's amazing.
Oh,
there we go.
I'm so glad I made that connection. I didn't even think about it until he came on and started talking, flapping our thumbs. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, please do like, comment, subscribe to let us know what you think, who should be, who your, number one orc is in your heart. And until
come back and have another round on us, because we're going to have a few after this.
I am excited to announce that Dracoya and I are teaming up with dnddice.com. That's dnddice.com. So if you head out to their website now and use promo code PICKLED, you can choose from several different sets of theme dice that they have there. Here we have their piracy theme dice. Infused in each is a little pirate ship. So you get 2d20 in case, one's misbehaving. 4d6, and of course the rest of the usual suspects there. And of course, no dice company would be complete without a full array of metal dice. These are the Silver Dragon dice. You can see that they're hollow metal with silver dragons making up each face of the dice. And of course, the pièce de résistance. We got the Tiamat D6 with a different color for each face, one for each of her heads. So head out to dnddice.com and use promo code PICKLED to pick out your new favorite set of dice.